Hello, hello, and welcome to Mass Effect. Why is there no I in my username in the corner? Huh. I've heard a lot about this series. So we're playing this thanks to a vote from Ko-fi supporters, and I've heard a lot about the series, including how it ends. But, I'm looking forward to getting into it and see what all the hubbub is about. Let's just start loading the game up now. Ooh, that looks very neat, the way it reflects things. Alright, let's go ahead into Mass Effect 1. So I've never played, or I've played a tiny bit of Mass Effect 2 back in the day, but very quickly lost interest because I didn't really know what I was doing. Is this just the loading screen? Okay. But I'm excited to be playing this game. I've heard a lot about the series, or the franchise. I've heard it seems very fun. Oop. This game tweaking out a little. But, a fun thing in regards to it is, in regards to me buying this, I was getting ready to play the game. Beautiful menu screen here, holy shit. And, like, I don't own Mass Effect on anything. I owned number 2 on PS3 because I got it from a gift somebody way back. And I was kind of putting off buying this even when it won the Ko-fi vote, because I was like, oh god, that's an expensive game, but it's also 3 games, so it's a good deal for that. But then I finally bite the bullet, right? And I go on to Steam, and I see the price, and I put it in my cart, and I step away, and I come back just after midnight. And the fucking game had gone on sale, and was $2.99, or I think it was something around that range, like $3.99, $2.99. It was dirt fucking cheap. And I was like, bro, it's fucking fate. That's, I think, the second time that's happened with the channel, where some people voted for me to play a game, and I went to buy it, and it happened to be on sale the moment I went to play it. It's great. Alright, let's hop in. Ooh, man. I'm excited. I am a fan of a good, well-made RPG, and I've heard this series is a fantastic RPG series. Starting your career, extras. Extras? Achievements, options. Let's just quickly... I just want to look through this super fast. Oh, I hate motion blur. Like, I'm sorry, motion blur pisses me off in games. Everything else I hear is good. Calibration. I like to turn the brightness up slightly for you guys. Because it helps with YouTube compression rate. Wouldn't be another extreme without me peeking at this. I've literally just booted up the game for the first time. I'll worry about key bindings as I play. Alright, oh, and hang on, what was that last thing in gameplay? Because hang on, I do want to make sure subtitles are on. That's the main reason we're in here. Combat difficulty, we're just gonna go normal. Off. Classic mode, original ICE 160 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent points progress remain the same, but the number of levels is doubled. I guess we'll go with legendary? I don't really... Yeah, we're just gonna go with what this did. Squad power usage, I'll just leave that. Subtitles, there we go. Alright, let's get into the game. We're already fucking 3 minutes in and I haven't started the game. Let's go.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information
AMD.
requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
John, due to your Covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm your identity in the records below, or register manually. Confirm your ID is CDR John Shepard, Alliance Marine, Jane Shepard. Manually enter career info and stay physical stats. Oh yeah, hang on, so yeah, custom character, of course. I've heard from literally everyone who talks about this game series, the female voice actor is better. And generally speaking, unless I feel like the character should be a man for, like, narrative purposes in a game, I lean towards playing a woman.
Please log in to access your profile.
Oops, my caps lock is on. Ollie Shepherd. Yeah, we're gonna go with Ollie Shepherd. Ooh, my cross sections. Oh,
Warning, data corruption detected.
That
Please
seems bad.
reconstruct profile.
oh, make your face.
Confirm pre-service history.
Okay. Okay, so we're building a character history. So I've heard BioWare back in the day made some banger role-playing games. I've never played a single BioWare role-playing game beyond a couple of minutes when I was in high school. So I'm really excited to get into this. I really like that gun design too. Although I will say this, the male armor looked way better. I hate this tendency that games have where they give the women a skimpier, smaller armor. Protect the bitch. Make me safe. Both your parents, or so Spacer, both your parents were in Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on a ship and station as they transferred from posting to posting. Never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindori, a small border colony in the Atakian Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtered your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol and enlisted in the military a few years later. So far, I like the sound of this one more because it feels like a better character origin story. Earthborn, you're an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I like the sound of this.
Confirm psychological profile.
So, Survivor, during your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stress that would have broken most people. You survived where all the others around you fell. And now, you alone are left to tell the tale. War Hero. Earlier in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. And Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Soul Survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. Ooh. I like that sound. It tickles my brain holes. Soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists ideal for front lines of firefight. Soldiers have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train the use of heavy armor. Oh, so that's medium armor being worn right there, okay. Engineer, that thing is fucking cool. And the pistol looks kind of neat too. You can tell it's derived from the same design philosophy as the rifle. Engineers are tech specialists. Using holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair and modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Adept, that is cool. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects. Oh, it's force. Shield the squad, and disable and destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Infiltrator. I love that sniper. Oh my god. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. I tend to like that. Infiltrators are trained in use of Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistol or sniper rifle and wear medium armor. Sentinel. Sentinels combine biotic. So these are the basic 3 classes, and these are all going to be some combination of 2. So like this is soldier meets engineer, and I think this is going to be engineer meets adept. Sentinels combine biotic tech and abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Now, I do know this is a game series that very heavily focuses on your team and working with your team and supporting your team. And, when I play these kinds of games, and if the game allows it, I tend to fall into a support role. Watch my Paper Mario playthroughs for a good example of that. So maybe this. And yeah, this one, of course, is a Soldier Adept fusion. I like that there's 3 special classes and 3 mixture classes. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents, and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. So I'm really torn between these 2, because I want to be able to dish it out when I need to. But I do like the idea of using all the fun toys, you know? Like psychic powers plus cool robotic shit. I think we're gonna be a Sentinel. I like the sound of it.
Confirm facial identification.
We're gonna change the appearance. Cycle presets. Alright, we'll start here. Facial structure. Like, look at that. I almost like the red hued skin, not gonna lie. Or the pure black. I'm a big fan of the non-human aesthetic when you can do it in things. I think we're just gonna go with this sort of like tanner skin tone. I want to go with the freckled look. Alright. I'm just feeling out the character. I don't want to spend forever on this, but I also like to make my characters look good in games. Let's quickly change the hair so I can actually see the ears. There we go. Head. Oh, hang on. Head. Hang on. Head. Back to the ears. Eyes. Am I able to rotate? No, so I think I like that. Bring them together a little bit, not too much. Is there purple eye color? Come on. That might be the best I'm getting. Oh, that doesn't look purpley, actually. Hang on. I want purple eyes. I like that. Alright, jaw. I think I'm actually totally... yeah, I'm totally happy with the jaw. Oh, hang on. God, it's a little sensitive. I like to look at this one the most. Actually, hang on. Realizing that I can adjust lips, I think I want that actually. Move the mouth down just a wee bit more. Nose, we're definitely going for a different nose shape. Give me that nice, as Fallout calls it, Roman nose. Can I rotate the head? No. Alright, now to the hairstyle. We should probably lean in a practical direction with the style. But I like my long hair. So I think that's a ponytail. I wish I could rotate her. Can I? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm liking how she's coming out. Hair. So that hair. Oh yes, we're going purple hair. If I can do purple hair, I'm doing purple hair. And I really think I like the starting brows we got. There we go. Oh God, she's actually really sensitive to control. No, I just want you to look straight up. There we go. Yeah, I think it started on the brow. Oh, I like that. Something slightly darker than the actual hair color, because that's kind of how brows tend to be. And I don't think we're going to do any makeup of any kind. We're a fucking soldier. Why would we be wearing makeup? Alright, I want something that really denotes that we went through some shit. Which I'm almost thinking, yeah, the default scars it gave us are the ones I want. And you have a code to copy, that's funny. Alright, finalize. This is my Shepard.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright, cool. Sorry. We're good, I like it.
Identification confirmed.
Normal, yeah, leave. We already peeked out all this, except. Alright. And now the episode really begins proper.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Year 2148, explorers on Mars discover the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades following, 3 mysterious artifacts revealed, starting new technologies enabling travel for the stars. Based this incredible technology, forces were controlled the very fabric of space-time. They call the great discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. Woo! Just barely was able to read that. Sorry if I was mumbly. I could tell there was going to be rapidly disappearing text.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander.
God, that's a lot of guns on my back.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
I wish I could be more broad. I wish I was able to pick up from a few body shapes, because I would have definitely made her more broad. She feels way too fucking... Like, eat some fucking food. It looks like she's being starved. She doesn't look like a military soldier. She's way too scrawny. I hate this era of gaming that this came out, how all women had to be fucking makeup-covered twigs. She's a fucking soldier. She should be built like a brick house. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's just a space railgun. It's just a
Thrusters?
railgun.
Check. Navigation? Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online.
There's a reason that kind of
Drift. Just under 1,500.
deep space travel is really fucking bad. Watch Love, Death, and Robots to see why.
Captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's
the
good.
old-fashioned
I just
facial
jumped us halfway across
animations.
the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me
Racist.
paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay. Keep it professional. Cut the
That's
chatter.
enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
No.
Joker.
Oh no, this is gonna be my least favorite kind of dialogue,
Just
isn't
cleared the
it?
mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
I want to say cut the chatter, not shut up.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
This is about to do with my least favorite
You
thing
get that,
Telltale
Commander?
Games did. I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Okay. Sorry if you heard some sounds. I was sipping my drink. Oh, okay. Alright, let's look at Codex. Okay. We're probably gonna end episodes reading Codex entries. Throwing that out now. Don't want to make the whole episode be me reading codexes and stuff. I'll read the... or I guess I'll read what we have here, but going forward I'll save it for the end of episodes. Okay. Alien Council of Races.
Roughly 1,200 years ago,
Oh, cool, it
the
reads it to me.
Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Okay.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
So humanity's still split, but we've picked a generic representative of human culture. That's cool. Alright, now... secondary. Personal history summary. Oh, they don't narrate these ones, okay. Colony that mysterious. Okay, this is not just a recap of what we already saw. You were raised on Mindori. On the fringes of the Attican Traverse. When you were in 16, the colony was raised by slavers. The entire settlement was razed, and your friends and family were slaughtered. A passing Alliance patrol rescued you, but all you loved was destroyed. You enlisted with the Alliance military, eventually volunteering to go to Akuz, a colony that had mysteriously dropped out of contact. As soon as it arrived on the surface, your patrol was attacked by Thresher Maws, mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Akuz. Excuse me, the sound I sipped just make me burp. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre. A grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Timeline, okay. 2069, Armstrong Outpost at Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. Nice. 2103, Noel City in Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. 2137, Eldfell Ashlands Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. 2142, construction of the Gagarin Station, Jump Zero, begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148, prospectors discover the Prothean ruins at the Promethe Planium on Mars. 2149, translation of the Promethean data leads humans to the Karen Mass Relay. I can read. System Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. 2151, a shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust form element 0. Alliance begins construction of Arcticus Station. 2152. Roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element 0 exposure suffer from cancerous growths. System Alliance begin settlements of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. 2154. Commander Shepard is born. Hang on, so how's it? 2154. So 50, 60, 70, 80. So I'm like just around 30. Okay. 2155. System Alliance occupies complete portions of Architecture Station as headquarters. 2156. Some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. That would be me! I'm one of them! I would be one of the first people to have telekinesis, I assume. 2157. Turans encounter human explorers. First Contact War. Occupation and liberation of human colony of Shangzi. 2158. Humans learn potential of biotics and international effort to track element 0 exposure begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of, biotic ability. 2160. Systems Alliance Parliament formed. 2165. Humans establish embassy on Citadel. 2170. Bateran slavers attack Alliance colony of Mindor. That's what happened to me. So that would be when I was in what my, hang on. 5. Okay, so that happened when I was in my in my 20s, or around my 20s, I think a little before. 2176. Skillian Blitz pirates and slavers attack Asilium, the human capital in the Skylian Verge. 2177. Thresher Maws devour Alliance colony of Akuz. 2178. In retaliation for the Sicilian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfan. I 100% want to believe my character partook in that, and that was me getting fucking revenge on the slavers that killed my family. We basically had an entire fucking movie backstory happen. Where is it? An entire movie story happen prior to the start of all this. You know, we're in the second movie of the Shepard movie series. Journal. Prologue on the Normandy. You are Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer of the SSV Normandy. No assignments. Okay. That's, yeah, just nothing? Oh, here we go. Speak to the captain. Go speak to Captain Anderson in the comms room. Okay. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Mouse over talents, or it's a talent or its rank to view it. Click on the talent to spread talent points or gain rank in it. As you gain levels, you require... So yeah, this is like good, dirty, classic RPG stuff right here. Cool. So I've got... So talents, throw, lift, barrier, stasis, decryption. There's going to be a lot of reading in this first episode. I might make this episode actually longer than most of my first episodes because I can tell I'm doing a lot of learning. We might lean into like an hour to an hour and a half just for episode 1 of this playthrough, honestly. Throw. Projectiles, a mass effect field. Powerful enough to hurl objects and enemies caught in the area of effect out of the way. Each point spent increases the strength of the throw, knocking targets further and inflicting greater damage. Okay. 4 meters, 60-second recharge, accuracy 60%. Okay. 600 newtons. It's not a lot. Like, for context, a newton is if you hold an apple in your hand. That's 1 newton. So that's actually pretty substantial. Lift, I can't do this. Require throws 0.7. So you have to get to level 7 in this to unlock a lift. Okay, that's cool. And okay. Cool. We'll worry about reading, or hang on, let's read it so we can have an idea of where we want to go. So hang on. This increases the newtons over time. Then you unlock lift and more newton. Throw force of 1,000, radius is 5 meters. Okay. Goes up and then master class in it. Jesus Christ. Lift, project a sphere of powerful gravity. Any object or creature caught in the area of effect will be lifted into the air. Enemies will be temporarily immobilized until they fall back to the ground. Okay. So it's a bubble of like stop moving. Lift everything within 4 meters of the target into the air, rendering enemies immobile. Okay. Raise the duration. Increase the radius. Yeah, okay. Boom, boom. Okay. Barrier. Barrier. Bolster your kinetic shield with a mass effect field that can absorb a massive amount of damage. Attacks that penetrate shields will also penetrate this barrier. Each point spent increases strength. Okay. So it's a shield power. Getting more shield and more duration, and then unlock stasis. Alright, yeah, pretty simple upgrade path with these. Okay. Stasis. Create a powerful Mass Effect field that immobilizes a single target, so you can freeze enemies. But also immune to damage. So it's a get the fuck out of fight for a moment option. I'm gonna sip my drink. Stasis feels like it probably has the most boring of the upgrade path we've seen. Decryption. Increase the amount of Omnigel recovered. Amount of Omnigel recovered lets you use decryption skill to open secure objects. Increase the amount of Omnigel recovered. What does that mean? Grants you the sabotage ability, which shuts down enemy weapons within certain radius. Cool. Exposure damage done by sabotage dampening. Okay. Unlock electronics. Okay. Wow, you can unlock that one really fast. Can use decryption skill on average objects. Does 100 damage radius. Okay. Okay, this is pretty fucking cool looking stuff. Does 100 damage in a 10-minute radius. Sorry that this is such a fucking boring start to a playthrough, but this is literally my first time seeing the game. Increase the strength of your shield, increase the amount of hull restored when you repair a vehicle. Okay. Lets you use electronics. Skill to repair and bypass objects, grants overload ability, which shuts down enemy shields. Okay. Okay. Strong skill on hard objects. Very standard level up procedure situation. Medicine. Requires first aid, 5 points. Or that level 5. Oh wait, I skipped over first aid. Squad healing, okay. So it's, yeah, I just have a heal ability I can throw allies. Party members. Cool. Improves the recharge time on squad healing. Knocks organic enemies 1 sec. Okay, cool. I love all the different elements of damage type. Sentinel. So I can only go so far in each of these. Exposure training allows Sentinels to use tech biotics more efficiently than other classes. So it just improves all the tech abilities. Cool. Only available when using pistol. Boosts accuracy. Cool. Charms. Opens charm option in conversation. Decreases cost of items in stores. Charm option is a charm options conversations will be grayed out if you do not have a high enough skill level. New ranks. So I'm probably gonna invest in this one real fucking early. And same goes for intimidate, because I like having my options available to me. So these two are probably gonna get very much invested in me by me early on. Apparently I don't have a helmet to toggle. Alright, a map of my ship here. Cool. Alright, I guess let's just make a save right now. Equipment. Oh my goodness. God, sorry. I'm just getting wired in on everything going on. So the Lancer rifle. Okay. Oh, I don't get like a whole lore spin on it. So you can put slots in if you have them. Shotgun. God, I'm fucking kitted out. The Storm. Oh. Assault rifle, shotgun, pistol, Kessler. The Avenger sniper rifle. A grenade launcher. I don't seem to have one. Blue wire tool. Okay. Oh, I like the brands. I just realized. Solar amp. And Onyx. That's my armor. Biotic amp, Omni tool. Okay. Menu options. Okay. Oh, and they got a photo mode. Woo! I love photo modes. Yay! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They're pretty generous with the range they let you move around. Alright, let's actually play the game, huh? Holy fuck, we're 40 minutes in. This is gonna be a long first episode so I can actually make cool progress.
Told you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always
Oh, put that away.
Right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
How do I? Hang on. I'm good at video games. How do I put away weapons? How do I? Hang on. Alright, move forward. Yep. Toggle walk. I want that to be control. Oh no, actually I'm gonna, or no, yeah. That, and that's gonna be that. That's gonna stay spacebar. I hate that sprints is the same as use. Holster weapon is H, okay.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Alright. Let's fucking go. Is that captain? Is that the captain? No, that's the navigator.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing about something.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Investigate. Stealth. Okay. I do not. When I played Fallout 4 for the first time, this was the first mod I hunted down. I hate this kind of dialogue in games so much. Where it's like, here's 4 words, and now we're gonna say an entire paragraph that has a different tone than what the 4 words implied. This is gonna stress me out so much. Stealth systems?
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover for what?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I just realized I totally gave my character the fucking anime protagonist loadout with the way they look. I'm gonna stand out like a sore thumb in every fucking cutscene. Oh. Wait, why was this blinking? Oh, okay, I have 3 talent points, hang on. Immediately investing in this. Alright. What I was looking for. Comms room is just all the way back there, okay.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Doc's right.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on Akuz.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
I feel like I'm gonna be doing not a lot of talking during these parts of the game.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Whoa!
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself.
That was
on
so
Akuz.
much more
Everybody
aggressive.
knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
That, like, just another mission came, she talked way more aggressive than I wanted. I don't like that.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, I got some XP for that. And a codec unlock.
Roughly 12 Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years, they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
So they're straight up James Bond characters. Okay.
Roughly, humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Man, so it seems like they fucked up. I mean, we were touching something we shouldn't have. They probably had a very good fucking reason for defending that jump gate. But communicate better. It's a new species you're meeting.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational.
Oh, we've heard that one. Alright, Starship sensors. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distance. That makes sense, because light travels. The ship firing its thrusters at Karen Relay can easily be detected from Earth. 5.75 light hours, 6 billion away, but Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Ship firing its thrusters at the carrying okay. Due to the light speed limit, excuse me, due to the light speed limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they've already arrived. Because there is FTL travel and communications, but no FTL sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting and pickup duties. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors obtain short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual thermographic and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powerful ship emits a great deal of energy. Excuse me. The heat of the life support system and radiation given off by the power plant and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters, starships stand out plainly against the near absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the Mass Effect enveloping the Mass Effect envelop and Doppler shift. Active sensors and radars and high-resolution LiDARs, laser detection and ranging, that emits ping of energy and listen for return signals. LiDARs have a powerful field of view, a narrower field of view than radar, but the LiDAR resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving in FTL speed. Jesus Christ, I can read. Cool. I like lots of lore in games. All right, now we're gonna talk to this guy. You want to smash?
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Where's Captain Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
That's why the Spectre's
Obviously,
here.
this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
Oh,
You humans don't
oh
have the
God,
best reputation.
no! Oh
Some
fuck!
species see you
I
as
didn't
selfish,
realize that's what I was saying. I kind of want to back out and restart this conversation. That's why I hate this shit.
Improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
That's not what I
It's
meant.
not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
I hate that. I didn't want to be a fucking dick. Oh my God! I'm already getting mad at this dialogue system. I hate this kind of dialogue system in a game so much. Then I don't have a way to like pause and go back.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
I'm so
All
mad.
advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago.
They're the Forerunners.
Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
Why are you looking at him while you say that?
World, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Do you think the alien guy, do you think that's like hard shell-like, or do you think that's like fleshy or leathery?
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Dude, those fucking that wasp-ish wasteland though.
This.
Already an attack going on. Alright, we're dropping into action.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Alright, and we got our main enemies. It's a cool looking ship.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No
So
other
whose
Alliance
ship
ships in
is
the area.
that?
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet.
Looks
This
like a
mission
hand.
just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention.
Are we dealing with a fucking Galactus here? I know like fuck all about Mass Effect. I just know people hate the ending of the trilogy.
To suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Alright.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus,
We're protecting civilians.
I move faster on my own.
I immediately
Nihilus
like
will
him.
scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
I'm gonna get very angry at the dialogue at times in this game. I already know it, though, if that first one was anything to go by.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
Alright, let's toggle to run.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Your guard up.
Contact.
Okay. I do not know what the fuck I'm doing. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's like a command. This is how you activate powers. Cool. Throw enemies and objects with mass field. So I can command them what weapons I want them using. Okay. So he's the same class as me, it seems. Switch to a more fitting... hang on, guys. Sniper rifles right now.
Oh God, what happened?
Alright. Okay, cool. I'm not used to playing third-person games a lot of the time. So this is gonna be a learning curve for me, I feel like. Well, not a learning curve, it's just... it's weird having my main character take up so much of the screen. I've got a bad vibe here. No! Is he? Oh no, he's just dead! Immediately! Dude, use a better gun. I noticed that I have some new codex entries. I'll read that. You know, that'll wait. We're in the middle of combat. Okay. Oh no, okay. Medigel is needed to heal injured members. Omnigel can be used to bypass. Oh no, fucking no, what? That's not what I was trying to do. It used it on me? What the fuck? Okay, I had to investigate him, that's why. It said you hit V to use it.
Never had a chance.
I'm being salty. Can't help him now.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, if you run into cover, you stick in it. Okay, good. He's using the gun I want him to use. Let's go.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Alright, be careful, man. Orders your squad. Z to attack your target. Q or E to have specific squad ain't move to a point. I'm hitting Q and E, I don't... Oh, okay. Cool. Getting flood vibes from these guys. Sensing movement. There's another one. Okay. He's doing his own thing, I'm pretty sure now. No, get off it. I hate it when games don't trust me to be able to use cover on my own. Just give me a crouch key and trust me, I'll work it out. Alright, she's pretty badass. Oh, that doesn't look right. Oh, that's fucking horrific. Hell of a way to kill a guy. Yes.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Move out!
Alright. Ooh, I got Paragon. Where's escape to go? It goes to the squad screen, spend talent points for unnew squad member. Okay. I don't have anything, but he has some. Alright. What about her? No special abilities. Oh. Physical punishment comes to combat. Let's boost your health. And you. Let's get those barriers going. And make you or increase your throw. Alright. Not what I meant to do. Okay. I got my sniper. Oh, it's giving me the cover tutorial. Alright. Shoots a third grenade. Okay. Careful, guys. while moving to storm forward. Okay, cool. Give me this. I definitely want to rebind that one real quick. Controls. Not control. Key binding. There we go. That's what I want as my melee. What's this?
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
Shit.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Alright. He's checking out a spaceport. Alright.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush.
That sensitivity maybe swing a little more men too. What the fuck? Oh, cool, they're making zombies.
What did the Geth do to them?
Cool, we got alien zombies. Okay. Door to decryption.
It's closed. Security locks engaged.
Some lock required decryption or electronics to access. Center core. Now let's move around the ring. Okay. Okay, I see. Cool.
Humans.
Oh,
Thank
cool.
the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended.
This guy's
Soon,
gonna die.
Only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope?
Dude, it's basic war. Relax.
I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened
Jesus,
the beast.
dude.
Unleashed the darkness.
Shut the fuck
Manuel,
up, man.
Please, this isn't the time.
Williams, Take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down.
What the
You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Are you guys just gonna stay here? Move. Okay. So there's gear in there. Ooh, I got a bunch more squad points. Cool. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. Holy shit, okay, leveling happens fast, huh? Alright, and then her. Okay. And then equipment. Did we not just pick up more gear? I thought we did. Okay, here we go. Leave him in medium. Okay, hang on. Oh, I see. Hang on. Oh god, how? So hang on. Okay, I see now. So okay. What is that? Can I don't know. Is that? Oh, that's the brand logo. I see. Yeah, throw on that armor because it's better for you. All right. Let's go. Still figuring out the game a little bit. Oh boy, fun cutscene time. Hey there, handsome. You finding something cool?
Saren. Nihilus.
Oh boy.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
He's been robo-zombied.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Okay.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Holy shit. Oh shit, okay, hang on. Fuck. Okay, fuck these things. I don't like the complete lack of sound that seems to play when I'm using my sniper. Or when I'm using my melee. I guess it is a very quiet sound. Okay. Go, go, go. Oh, shit. Oh no. Open this up first. Hey homie, you good?
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
All right, let's go.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Oh, there's a tutorial I missed. Cool. Wow, what's shooting at me where? What's shooting at me? Cool. Alright, go. Power wheel. Okay, yep, that's how I use my special abilities. I figured that out already on my own. Nothing there. Oop, get off the... Fuck. Okay, cool, they got that. Where's the bitch hiding? Come on. What are we shooting at? Why don't I see it? Oh, there it is. Come on, pop your head up. Let's... Game, come on. Oh, that's weird. Alright. Okay. Starting to get the hang of things. Hey there. What's this? Alright, guys, let's go. Hell of an opener this game has. Oh, hey there, handsome.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Sorry, bitch. There's already evidence. Me. Oh, that's cool. All right. Let's start fucking these guys up. Oh boy. Oh, here I go, killing again.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find
I'm trying to disarm it. Game, let me. Okay. Wrong button. Throw up an energy shield. Got a friend in that direction. See him. Come here, bitch. Come on. Get out of your cover. Wrong button. Alright. Come on. Game, let me aim. Come on. I hate that when it's cooling down, you can't just aim down the scope to get a shot lined up while you wait. I've automatically warps Medigel into my inventory when I kill enemies. Don't have to go over and loot them or anything, you know, it just teleports to me. Alright, where's the other bombs? There's a bomb here. Let me get this. Y'all give me cover. We've got 2 more minutes, there's 2 more remaining. Where are the others at? Get this one disarmed. There's more enemies behind this wall we're at. I can sense them on the radar. One more bomb. Wow, they're gonna blow the whole city up with this small handful of bombs over in the fucking train depot. No, don't use it as cover. Just disarm it. Fuck. Okay. Map. Okay, yep, now we're going here. Let's go through this little tunnel on this side to our left. We got a crate to open. Oh, open the crate, Jesus.
Front Smith Grind just followed.
Thank you for the follow, Front Smith Grind. Alright, let's quickly... okay, I see now, and I'm understanding how this works. Is this better or worse? Overall better, in my opinion, in terms of a shotgun, so I'll take that. Swap to that one. That is worse. Both these are just worse than what I have. Same. Same. And then for her. Same. Okay. Okay, and you can dissolve stuff you don't feel the need for. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. Learning the game more and more. That's where Dillweed was. Jesus Christ. There we go. Punch, punch! The punch has that long of a cooldown on it? Jesus Christ. Oh, this is the beacon. They activated it. How do we know it was... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say a thing, but...
Normandy,
there we go. I need the answer.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Bro, that doesn't look good. Jesus, it's edited like an American action movie.
No, don't touch. It's too.
I think I know why that guy was talking crazy. Hey, Sheebs. That seemed good.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy.
I have the complete lack of background.
Vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Why'd you leave it there if you didn't want anyone else to use it? Or were you trying to destroy the beacon? But then why activate it? Maybe it puts it in a more easily destroyed state?
Must be eliminated.
Somebody's got anger problems.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I'm picking up on a theme here. Right side is continue the conversation. Left side is have conversation. If there's more than 3 options on the left, then they'll do the investigate option. Okay.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries.
Who's Anderson? He definitely sounds familiar. I just can't put my finger on where he comes from. Is he a Halo character? I was playing that recently, and he sounds kind of like one of the Halo characters, but that could just be the performance type. Same voice as Doctor. Oh, whoa, he doesn't even sound remotely like him. Holy shit. Oh, he wants to talk?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not
Doing
why I'm here. It's Saren.
Does nobody have body cabs?
Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Oh, man.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon.
Is he from Death Stranding?
He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright. I think that's gonna be the end of the first incredibly long episode of Mass Effect. Now to end things off though, oh, hold on for, yeah, we're gonna read some codex entries. A lot of codex entries.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were
Nothing new there. Why was it flashing then?
50,000 years
Holy
ago,
shit.
the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems. After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious. The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it. The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war. Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same.
Mass accelerators, the
Kinetic
rail
barriers
guns.
are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Alright, now it's the secondary notes. Although the Citadel is equipped with Mass Effect's generating Element Zero cores, most of the gravity in the station is generated by the centrifugal force of rotation. And then a bunch of facts about how it works. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna call the end of this here. Why isn't it? Okay. Why isn't it letting me move the camera? Oh, I took photos by mistake. Okay, now it's letting me move. I'm now just messing with this for a second. Hang on. Not a lot of very interesting options. Okay. Well, yeah, we're ending this episode of Mass Effect here. Hang on. Hope you've all enjoyed it. And COD's appearing in a moment. Love you very, very much, and I look forward to this. What's gonna be a very interesting playthrough. Future episodes are not gonna be this long. It took me a lot of time to get, acclimated, but now I know what's going on. I'm settled in. This is my first time touching this game, so took a while. I'm looking forward to this. Hope you've all been enjoying. And COD's appearing moment. Love you very much. Ta-ta for now. Support me on Ko-fi. If you're new to the channel, we're only playing this because the Ko-fi supporters. Watch one of my other series. Bye.